Auckland Museum's a really diverse place to work. For anybody who comes here, you really come here out of a commitment to what we do and the collections that we hold in the museum.
The best part of my job is to see children learn, just to see the sparkle in their eyes when they witness something for the first time, to get to handle something for the first time.
Everybody comes in, they say, wow, this is really cool. And I'm like, yeah, I work around that every day.
I love the variety in my job. One day I could be out collecting insect specimens in the Kaimanawa ranges, and the next day I could be helping store some elephant bones.
I'm here to look after the taonga of the museum and work in the Stevenson's Children's Discovery Centre, Weird and Wonderful.
As a visitor host, we look at introducing the visitors as they come into the museum. And I also work here in Weird and Wonderful, work with school groups, educate them a bit about the natural history of New Zealand and everything else, so it's really good.
University is a great time of anyone's life, but it's also a really important time, and it's important you find what you're passionate about.
When I began as a university student, I had a really clear idea of what I wanted to study. I'd wanted to be an Egyptologist when I was a very, very little child, so I chose to do a Bachelor of Arts majoring in anthropology and ancient history. It's helped hone my analytical skills and my critical thinking. I think the big one is learning how to manage my time effectively.
I did a conjoint degree at Auckland Uni. That really helped me with my time management, and I wouldn't be able to do a job like this without good time management, because I'm constantly running around from one department to the next.
I did a Bachelor of Science. Actually started off doing psychology. In my second year, I did a random anthropology paper, and then I fell in love and I switched.
I started off doing a Bachelor of Commerce, and then halfway through the degree I did an elective paper in education. I really fell in love with it, so I changed from a Commerce degree to a Bachelor of Arts degree.
I would tell university students to do subjects they really love. If you really love something, you're likely to do well in it, and your marks will reflect this. And this will really help you later on in terms of employment.
Really just look at what you love, look at what you're passionate about, and also what you're good at as well. So even if it's not the thing that you want to do, you can always switch halfway through, which is what I did. I've got no regrets in doing that.
The attributes that I look for in a graduate is flexibility and the ability to learn. I expect that when somebody's come through university with a degree, that they've got a certain amount of knowledge and maybe a little bit of experience through their work experience, but more than that I expect them to be willing to be flexible and have that ability to take on new knowledge.
Don't wait until you've graduated to start thinking about your career. Start volunteering, just find a way to find a niche for yourself. I started off in a small local museum, and I found it was a really great way to figure out what I wanted to do and where I wanted to prioritise the papers I was taking at university to sort of channel my interests.
It's quite a difficult job market out there, and there's a lot of graduates, there's a lot of people keen to work in an environment such as ours. So flexibility and the willingness to start perhaps near the bottom and work their way through to the top is a big plus. Also to show some sort of willingness to stay for a while.
So advice for students on the job hunt is to just put yourself out there for everything. Don't be afraid to.
It's very important that we tell the stories of Auckland, and we do that in an honest and legitimate way. So we're looking for people who are connected to us in terms of their values and to the stories that we tell.